My Tour Allegations is on sale now. I'm going all over the country. You can see the dates below me now if you're watching. And if you're an audio listener, you're going to have to Google it. I'm coming everywhere. It's going to be dead fun. It's the best show I've ever done by a mile. It's going to be a right laugh. So get your tickets now at robcomedy.com.
Pod.
Tom's not here. Tom's is gone because his wife crushed him because she's really fat and he's dead. Tom's not here still.
And I'm queer.
Yeah, he is. He's gay. So hello, welcome to Patreon. Oh no, this is out before the one where we said that Tom's been crushed by his big fat missus.
Oh yeah, Tom's been crushed by his big fat wife.
That's why he's not here.
Because his wife is big and fat.
She's very fat, very very fat. She's Quinne-esque in that sense. So he's been crushed to death, I'm afraid. So we won't be back. So you know, R.I.P. Tom.
Do you want to hear a fun story?
Always.
So
can I shout soup over it?
Yes. So we we went for lunch.
We did,
afternoon,
yeah. What a fun story.
as we often do.
Always, literally always.
Me, you, and Madison. Lots
Yep.
of fun. And then afterwards, me and Madison went to go and get a SIM card.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Now,
A little peek behind the curtain for you guys. It's pretty glamorous in this world.
no, an SD card for Madison.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
So we went into Curry's. Now we're looking around Curry's, and
Yeah.
as we walk into Curry's,
Where's the jalfrezi?
As
Because you
we-
think it's actual curry because he's fat.
as we walk into Curry's, Madison, did you notice anything mildly curious about my behaviour in Curry's?
Not really.
Did you shit yourself in curries?
No. So,
Mildly curious is a weird way to pitch it, isn't it?
Yeah.
so the minute I stepped foot in Curry's,
Yeah.
my stomach knotted,
Yeah.
and I went, "Oh God, I really need a shit."
Right, so you nearly shit yourself.
And so we're walking around Curry's, and I'm like, "It's all right," because Madison's going to go straight to the SD cards like a fucking homing pigeon.
Yeah, so sniff them out.
And she sort of didn't, and so I
Because
just,
there's tech everywhere. She's overwhelmed. It's her favourite place.
and so I very quickly grabbed a member of staff.
Buttons and cables.
I very quickly grabbed a member of staff
Yeah.
and was
Went,
like,
I'm going to shit myself.
no. And so
Where's your toilet?
and the member of
I'm
staff,
going to shit in a printer.
rather than just telling us, the member of staff went, "I'll have to show you. They're very difficult to find." They were just down an alley.
Also, that is a thing that, like, when you work in retail, you
Yeah.
get trained in that. Like, you get told off if you don't
Well,
do that.
I didn't mind that, but then we went to the counter, and then at the counter there were two women who were just sat there on the computers, and we were there for quite a while,
Yeah.
and they didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And so I slightly, because I'm thinking, I need a shit fast, so I just leant on the counter a little bit as if to be like, "You're gonna fucking serve us." And they came and they served us or whatever. And then we got in the car and I was like, "I'm going to make it a quick one because I really need this shit."
Right, I've now realised what happened on the way back, and this is very funny.
So,
I've caused him a lot of pain.
we're driving back.
Yeah.
And
it takes forever.
it takes a
There's
long
so
time.
much traffic in this fucking town.
There's a lot of traffic. Now, you might not have noticed this.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely won't have noticed this. But there was a moment where I got a small bit of tissue paper out of my pocket.
Did you have to do a test?
I was crumpling the tissue paper
to hold on.
to hold on
Yeah.
because I needed a shit that badly.
Well, what's amazing about it, especially as well, is we were stuck in traffic outside.
Well, don't jump the gun.
Okay.
Right? Because you'll remember in the car,
Yeah.
I said, "God, it's taken an awfully long time to
Yeah,
get
he
back."
did. But it was taking a long time, and I thought it was a normal level of Quinn complaint. you know?
Yeah. I was. My stomach,
You were fully touching cloth.
put it this way, I could feel shit in my ass. And I could feel...
Full on turtle head.
Yeah. It was sort of like the poo equivalent of the film 300.
Right, yeah.
And there was the Persian army.
It's just your arse hairs trying to keep back a whole army.
Yeah. My
Your flabby cheeks against 300 pounds of shit.
King Leonidas was at the door. And I
This is farter. Come on.
So I was like, I really need a shit. And I was like, "It's fine, because you're really, really close to the studio now."
Yeah.
And then you went,
This is so funny because I obviously
You've
had
never
no
done this
idea about-
before.
Well, no, because I really needed a poo, but like a normal amount, like because I'm a normal human, I just needed a poo. So like when we pulled up to the traffic lights opposite the studio, like we've got to drive around the studio to a car park normally, and I was like, we were stuck in traffic. I was like, "Oh shit, sweet, I'll just jump out here. I need to look to the loo." And I wondered why you were so annoyed by it because I caught your face being pissed off about it. I was like, why is he annoyed about that? It's not cost him anything. But it turns out it's because you were shitting yourself. and then I did a really long poo.
Right. So
Like, really long.
So
It took a while.
when you
Honestly, it was Lord of the Rings extended edition. This one.
when you got out, I was like, motherfucker.
Like, I saw that you
I
were
was
annoyed.
like-
I didn't get why you were angry.
But
I thought you were just angry because I was breaking the highway code.
Very
Like,
quick.
You can't get out at a traffic
The
light.
first thing I thought was, is there any way I can stop this from happening? And I was like, there's no reasonable way. But I was like, do you know
If
what?
you just told me you were going to shit yourself, I would have waited for you.
No, you wouldn't. So
Yeah, no, you're right.
So I thought to myself, do you know what? Rob is actually quite a quick pooer.
Yeah, on occasion.
So
you know.
this isn't
I eat
that
quite a
much of
healthy
an
diet,
issue.
a lot of fibre. Normally it moves through me pretty swiftly.
So we parked up.
But I haven't. The thing is, I haven't pooed at all today. I'm normally a quick pooer because it'll be like my second of the day, and it's just a little one. But my
Yeah.
first of the day is always an event.
Well,
It's like that one. I've got to schedule in some time in my calendar for that one.
We parked up, and we went inside, and you were still in the toilet.
Yeah.
And then
I was a good 15 minutes at least.
Madison, if you noticed, I came in here and immediately went to the toilet. There was no preamble.
Yeah.
I straight away went to the toilet. And you were being that long in the toilet. I came back here and I went, gosh, Rob's been a long time. But I was checking to see if there was a way that you weren't actually in the toilet.
No, I was.
And I was, so,
Do you want to know the worst bit? I finished my poo and then I had a little scroll on my phone.
well,
I
right?
was just having a little look at Instagram for a while.
Right.
I didn't realise it was outside.
So-
I finished up. I was like, I'll have a little scroll while it's quiet.
I will tell you this as well. This is how much it got in my head.
Yeah.
I was in the kitchen and I was bent over like this. Like, honestly, every muscle was forced on not crapping my pants. And all I could think of was, somehow he must know.
No, if I'd known, I'd still be in there now. I would have set up camp. I would have taken sandwiches with me.
Somehow,
Had a little picnic.
somehow he must know.
I just sense your discomfort. I'm like, I'm going to settle in.
I even toyed with opening the door and just kind of making rustles to make it sound like you would know that somebody else was waiting for the
yeah,
you
the
wouldn't
door
know
was
that it
locked, so I'm
me.
like, I'm in here now. It's like, you know.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know
Squatters'
that it was me.
rights, isn't it? Squatters' rights with the toilet once you're in there.
But yeah, once
What was your plan? Were you just going to shit yourself if it came to it? Because you know there's a certain point where there's no holding
I was thinking
on
about
anymore.
using the women's.
Yeah.
But
like,
I didn't want to do that to
No,
women.
normally, like, I'll nip in the women's on in the evening.
Did you see the look Madison gave me then when I said
Yeah,
using
yeah.
the women's?
Yeah, like I'll nip in there for a wee if you're pooing in the other toilet. You know,
Yeah.
I think that's reasonable, and I do it when the offices are closed. There's no one like working. You going in there for an enormo turd while people are still working is not okay.
Yeah.
I would have gone for the sink probably. I would have just sat on the sink and shat there.
It honestly, it came out my ass with ferocity.
You weren't long.
Yeah. It just
Yours was a lot quicker. You should have gone first.
it just forced its way out.
It's like you've turned up at the conveyor belt with like one like little thing of fruit pastels, and I've got my full weekly shop.
Oh my
And
god.
I'm like, no, I'm getting it through.
My arse was like the fucking, like, you know, like the Ocean Gate sub, just pressure out like that straight away.
I'm really glad I caused you such discomfort.
You really
See,
did.
it's funny. I genuinely walked out of the car. I was like, why was he annoyed about that? Like, I couldn't work it out because I was like, what's annoying about that? It doesn't hurt him in any way.
It
Like,
really
you know.
did hurt me,
Yeah. I just thought you wanted my company.
both physically
Yeah.
and emotionally.
I can understand why Madison would be annoyed being left alone with you, but like it was you who was annoyed. That was weird.
Madison confessed something to me.
Yeah.
Her feelings. No, she confessed.
Christ.
She
Like,
confessed.
we'll get you therapy if that's true.
Well,
have
you might need to get a therapy anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Goss don't have feelings.
Yeah, you might need to get a therapy anyway because she confessed that she is finding herself more and more like me.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's bad.
I didn't know you were fat and gay. You hide it very well. What, do you just
I mean the fat bit.
Yeah. Yeah, the gay bit have always been 50-50, to be
Oh,
honest.
100%. Yeah. I think pansexual is probably
Something like
close
that.
enough.
You're going to be one of them.
Yeah,
Like, I
yeah,
assume
yeah.
there was some elaborate title.
Yeah.
Well, do you just mean like misanthropic and unable to deal with other humans?
Yeah.
Well, the word-
And full of poo.
Well, I'm bleak and full of poo.
What, you've got a bit of Quinne syndrome, have you? That fat gay man seems to be full of turds. That's the worst case of Quinnitis I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was a bad time. It was a bad time for me.
Bless you. Bless you.
Yeah.
You know, still got yourself a nice coffee.
Yeah, and I had 2 eggs for dinner as well.
Yeah. Eggs actually solidify poo, though. I think that'll stop you pooing, if anything, an egg.
Really?
Proteiny, innit? Yeah. Protein solidifies, fibre softens. And I eat a lot of fibre, so I'm always doing the mushy turds.
I don't even really know what fibre is.
I'm always about a 4 on the Bristol stool chart.
I don't even really know what fibre is.
What do you mean?
Like, I know what it is, but I know you get it from, like, fruit and fibre.
Do you think that's the only thing it's in? Do you think it's got to be written on the box?
I couldn't tell you 5
Yeah,
things.
well, a bit of fruit and fibre followed by some beef and protein.
I couldn't.
Try and guess 5 things that got fibre in.
I reckon
I
everything's
know
got-
you're not getting enough fibre. There is no way his diet has enough fibre.
I know.
No chance.
I know that everything.
Everyone's obsessed with getting enough protein. This is the thing that really annoys me, and you'll back me up as a vegetarian on this. Everyone's obsessed with vegetarians getting enough protein. It's really easy for vegetarians to get protein. Most meat eaters don't get anywhere near enough fibre. It's like, fucking look in your own poos before you come for mine.
Right. Okay.
5 things, just guess.
Okay. I'm going to go with peaches.
Yeah, fruit.
Fruit.
Yeah, fruit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's... You can't have specific fruits. I'm not having you name 5 bits
Okay.
of fruit.
I'm now going to go with and.
Uh-huh. And. Oh, yeah, because of the... I now see where he's going. What's the 3rd thing?
Now I'm stuck. Granola.
Yeah, like bran and some like whole cereals, whole grains and cereals, stuff like that.
Cheerios.
Probably.
And
I don't know if they're going to be a great sauce, but I'm not sure.
toast.
I don't know, actually. Maybe like wholemeal. I wouldn't think white. I have no idea, though, to be honest. I'm not a dietitian.
Do you know what? She's already got it. She's already got it Googled.
You're so much better than Tom at this. Can we just fire Tom?
I'd love to
I think we really can, though, to be honest. It's really like, look, we're managing perfectly fine without him.
Yeah, we really can fire him, can't we?
Yeah, Madison's way better at buttons. Buttons are her favourite thing. Buttons, cables, that sort of thing. Switches. She loves them. Honestly, give her a switch, she's happy. Just sit in the corner.
It's like a human Coraline.
Yeah. You give her a little dial. She's like, oh, brilliant, that does volume.
Did you,
there we go.
like, growing up, did you find it easy to be friends with machines?
What do you mean?
She can't wait for the AI revolution. You're going to have a little robot boyfriend.
I'll finally have a friend.
Yeah, so it's like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts and seeds. Yeah.
I do have fruits.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
I had to stop eating so many bran flakes because my shits were just runny as fuck.
Do you know
I
what?
just had to wind down the amount of fibre I was having. Because I was finishing every night with a massive bowl of bran flakes because I fucking love them.
Can I tell you something about me?
Please.
I've had a development in my personality.
Right, double gay.
Gay squared.
I'm taking it to whole new levels. No, what's the...
Gay squared.
Yeah, I'm not just regular gay. I'm like very gay. Yeah.
Gay to the power gay. So, I now have a new facet of my personality that I enjoy.
Right.
Cold plunges.
Right. I don't think that's personality.
Do
Do you know what a personality is?
It's so my gym has had a cold plunge
Yeah.
installed.
Yeah.
And I have used it twice.
Yeah.
In
Can you do it with your art?
4 days. Well, I am.
Yeah.
Don't give a shit.
I really like them as well. My favourite ones are the buckets you pull. I love those.
This
Like,
is a pool.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what the plunge is.
Yeah.
By the word plunge, I
And,
extrapolated out.
Do you know
I
what?
was just talking about a different type.
I used it. I
Do you fit?
What?
Do you fit? They're normally quite tight, those ice buckets, aren't they?
I use it. It's like a mini jacuzzi thing, but it's not. It's
Yeah,
not.
but it's just cold.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
freezing.
They're fucking great. They wake you up every morning in the shower. When I finish, I step out of it, put it on as cold as I can, wait for it to get dead cold, count to 3, get in it, and just stay as long as I can.
And then you
Wakes you up. It's dead good.
And then you walk back in your house.
Yeah. I'm not doing it at the moment because I don't have a bathroom. So I am doing it in the gym showers though. I didn't do it today because like yesterday I made too much noise and I think people think I'm wanking. Because when I'm under the cold water, I'm like, like that coming out of a cubicle in the showers. Not a great vibe, is it?
No. But yeah, it's good
for you, man.
fucking great. I thought I was going to
Check out Joe Rogan over here with his cold
I was
plunges.
going to say I thought I was going to go all Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I have a 10-minute sauna.
We're going to start selling nutrients.
I have a 10-minute sauna.
Yeah.
I go straight into the cold
I
plunge.
fucking love saunas,
and
man.
the first 30 seconds of the cold plunge, you go, oh, this is terrible.
Yeah.
And then something happens about a minute in and you
The
go,
endorphins kick in, man.
oh, this is weirdly
Yeah.
peaceful and serene.
Yeah.
And then about 2 minutes and you're like, I don't have any testicles anymore.
Yeah. It's amazing watching you learn that sometimes doing hard things is good.
Yeah, I did enjoy it, I have to say. So
Sometimes,
it's-
this is right. This is the part that is new to your personality. You would never before like a year and a half ago, you would never purposefully discomfort yourself in any way.
Nah.
In any way, you were like, "How can I be sat down and full of food and come?" That was, But you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You would never purposely make yourself uncomfortable ever.
Yeah.
And you do
yeah,
that
yeah.
a lot now. It's good.
Yeah, yeah.
It is a good thing for you.
I was,
It's really
I was an extreme saver, but with calories.
Yeah. I'm keeping all of these in. But yeah,
Yeah.
you just you. I think you always had the attitude of like, well, if I cannot be uncomfortable, why would I be?
And exactly, and that is still a good point.
It is a bit, but like the reason why, the answer to that question is because you will end up fat and dead. It's just good for you. It's good for you to have that mental discipline to do something that you know will be uncomfortable but has good results. It's like a good thing to get yourself into. you know?
Yeah.
And like the thing I like about it is I've never once, when I do my count to 3 on anything, I've never once not done it because I can't not. The one time where I go, oh, I'm not doing it, it's fucked. The whole thing's over.
I'll tell you this
So
as
it
well,
like
right?
trains you to do it.
Madison, are you aware of the etiquette of men in men's changing rooms?
Oh, I've got a lot to say
What?
about this.
No, I know that there's like a just don't look sort of rule. But that's
Just
it.
don't look. Yeah. There is a bit, but like,
I'll tell you what it is, right? So and feel free to jump in at any time if
Sure.
I'm wrong. So, the exception to the rule are old men
they don't give a
who
fuck.
can walk around with their tiny little gross dicks out. They don't care. And as a younger man, you have to go, I respect my elders. He can walk around with his dick out because he will die soon and he
Yeah.
doesn't care.
In my gym, that goes down to about 40 though. Like there's fat 40-year-olds with their cocks out
have
everywhere.
that.
It's unbelievable.
So, here's the thing.
yeah.
You can't use the changing rooms. If you use the changing rooms, you are telling everyone, I have a tiny little penis.
I could not disagree
And
more.
I am
could
ashamed.
not disagree more.
I am
Get
ashamed.
your tiny little gross cock in that changing room. I so disagree. The fact that is the thing that ruins men's changing rooms is that stupid fucking idea. I don't care what some old dude in the gym thinks about the size of my penis. We all don't want to look at each other's cocks. Why are we stood here? Go in that room and put your pants on.
Look, if you're insecure about your dick, that's fine.
I'm
mate.
insecure about their dick.
Don't
It's not
look.
mine that's the issue.
Don't look at their
They're
dicks.
everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. I've got to turn round at some point. Tell you what that fucking does my head in, right? Because I so disagree with you on that. Just get in that fucking changing room. Right? I don't care how big your dick is. I don't want to see it. Like, I'm not
Do
interested.
you know a good way of getting him in the changing room?
What?
Look at him and lick your lips.
Yeah. I might start doing that. I might start staring. That'll fucking stop him if I'm like,
Try and
lovely.
salivate like a dog.
Yeah, try and dingle it. Just go,
Pavlov's dick.
ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Right, so like here's the thing that does my head in, right, in the changing rooms. Now I think, right, obviously we've all got to get changed in there. People are swimming, you got to get your trunks on and off, right? And like sometimes all the changing rooms there's only a couple of them in my gym. They're never fucking used,
Yeah.
but they are there. But even if you're not going to use them, what I think is when you're changing, face your locker.
That's what you do. So
Face
this
your
is-
locker and also have your pants ready.
So-
So you go off and on. There are blokes in my gym who just walk in, take everything off, and then just wander around naked gathering their stuff.
so-
They just start doing deodorant. Like there was a guy the other day doing that with his towel
So
around his ass.
this is
What's
insane.
it facing everyone like this? So what are you doing, mate?
The game that you're meant to play is this, right? So you get changed facing your locker. And what you have to do is you have to get changed with a level of, let's call it, urgent nonchalance.
Yes, you
So-
don't want to look too panicked, but
Yeah.
also get it done.
Yeah.
The time
So-
that your dick is out should be minimal.
So you
minimal.
cannot be flashing your dick around everywhere because it's gay, right? You can't just be doing that.
It's also just gross.
Yeah. But at the same time, you can't be hiding your dick like it's a fucking smuggled package because that's
Well, also
weird.
just don't be weird about it. And look,
Exactly.
a different thing to this. When I went to a spa in Iceland, and in Iceland it's like really rude for you not to be naked. It makes it weird for everyone if you're being weird. That is a totally different thing. I'm in your culture, wandered around with balls out. Like we're in Rome, innit? And like,
Did the same
there was
in
a guy
India,
who came
shouting
in.
all the streets.
There was a guy who came in and had like his like pants on and stuff, and it just made everyone feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because like we're all doing this and it's normal and it's fine. If you're being weird about it, it makes us all feel weird.
So,
but in my gym, when I'm just because I've got to go there every day to shower at the moment because I don't have a fucking shower in my house, and every day I've got to wake up and face 6 or 7 old men's dicks before I start my day. That's what I'm starting every single day.
sounds delightful.
Mate, the other day I was in my locker and this fat old guy with the
Came out the locker.
ta-da!
Hello.
No, he just wandered up naked next to me, like right in my peripheral vision, right next to me. Didn't even go in his locker.
I've apologised.
He was just there.
So yeah, the game is look at your fucking locker, get changed with a sense of urgency. Don't hide yourself, but don't show yourself.
Don't display
You
it.
want to be kind of nonchalant. So what you want to be
All
is...
I do is, when I finish my shower, I dry myself in the little shower cubicle,
Yeah.
and then I pop my pants back
So
on.
you want to kind
Problem
of be
solved.
like this.
Problem solved.
You want to kind of be like this. You want to be like, I do this all the time, I'm not even asked. Do you know what I mean? Like, do. You
Right,
know.
well, I do it all the time.
There you
know?
go.
Like, I'm doing it every day. at
Good
the moment.
attitude. So, right, that's... Now, I would like to say I have nailed the art of nonchalance, right?
Have you?
Well, because
Have you?
I...
That's what I've always said about Freddie. That man knows nonchalance. if there's anyone who's nonchalant, it's Freddy fucking Quinne. Do you think nonchalant is French for gay?
No, I think it's fucking kids. And you can't care about it.
Yeah,
You're like-
I nonce a lot. I nonce loads.
No, it's
I'm
like-
very nonce a lot.
It's like you foot the kid and you're like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's tight, I suppose. Like, So, because I've been swimming since I was 4 years old, I get the vibe.
Right.
Right. The first time I used the cold plunge, I was looking for a cubicle.
Yeah.
Because my dick's usually it's like a gnarled tree root, you know. But it was like a little.
Yeah, I went swimming in a Norwegian fjord once, and like I came out of it trans. Just like that's gone. I guess I'm gonna have to live a whole new life now. It is bad. I don't think women are fully aware of the extent of shrinkage, the extent that can happen.
Oh, gotcha.
Like flaccid dicks. Like if you see a guy's flaccid dick, you have no idea how big their dick is,
tit-
unless it's fucking massive.
Here's
In
a
which
question.
case you can guess.
Here's a question for you. Like tits don't shrink, do they? Like in really cold weather.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, but you don't know, do you?
If anything, the nips expand.
Do
Our resident woman expert.
Madison, you've got deceptively big tits. do they shrink?
I don't.
Uh-oh.
Not that I noticed.
But if you like, if
No,
you're
they're
in
not weather dependent.
if you're in a cold plunge,
Yeah, I go lake swimming all the time. They don't shrink. Like,
Right,
there's no.
yeah.
you don't feel them.
I don't
even
think you
a little
get tit
bit.
shrinkage. I don't
Like,
think the same
No.
thing.
You put your bra back on and you're like, oh, it's a bit roomier than.
No,
No.
I don't think that happens to tits.
But cocks and balls.
Ah, Jesus. Well, because obviously the ball.
Jesus, you sound like Mike Rice.
The ball bag constricts because your testicles have to stay at a certain temperature. That's why they expand.
That's why
and
they're
contract.
outside, isn't it?
Yeah, that's because in hot weather they get longer, so they're further away from your body, so they don't warm up. But I have no idea of the evolutionary advantage of your dick getting well small when you get in cold weather, or do a bit of coke, or have a run.
Yeah.
Any of those things, and it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really weird. It's yeah.
It's genuinely is you can the range that it will go through is mad.
But also as well, we could be like, if a guy walked past with his dick out, right, and I was at the gym,
Probably
and
one of your
it
saunas.
it was tiny, right? I wouldn't go.
Oh, shrinkage.
Oh, he's been in the cold plunge.
No, you wouldn't.
Even if I was at a place called the Cold Plunge,
Yeah,
where
yeah, yeah.
everyone there was there to do cold plunges,
yeah.
I'd still go, baby dick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's still fucking embarrassing. Like, honestly, I would rather kill myself than someone see my dick when I get out of a cold plunge.
Oh, it's the worst.
It's absolutely brutal. Yeah. But then you also can't warm yourself up in the changing rooms.
Exactly.
You can't be there like... like you're trying to start a fire in the jungle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's our cock news for today.
Cock news.
Oh, listen.
I've got some more stuff. If
Oh,
you
yeah,
want
I've got some stuff as well.
Oh, this stuff's going to annoy Madison. Click on extra. This one here.
Yeah.
I just saw this before.
Yeah.
So, do you want to read this out here? First paragraph. Rob, do you
What?
want to read it?
What?
It's amazing, isn't it?
Police could search homes and phones after pregnancy
Right,
loss.
right. Read the first paragraph on the right-hand side.
Right, so this is from Doctors for Choice UK on their Instagram.
This is
their
a thing
caption.
that's happening now. It's mental.
Right, so we are horrified by the new NPCC guidance advising police to search women's homes for abortion pills and scan their phones for period tracker apps after pregnancy loss. Sorry, what? What are they saying? That women are giving themselves abortions at home?
Well, basically, they're like, they're using pregnancy apps basically as like data against you. So, like, if you have an abortion or you have a kid and something happens to it, then they could...
Yeah, but, like, having a miscarriage or an abortion is not illegal. Like, you can just get a legal abortion.
Carry on reading.
This is dystopian. This is Handmaid's Tale, not the 21st century, and we're certainly not the Britain we want to live in. The idea that people could be treated like suspects after a pregnancy loss instead of offered care and compassion is chilling. New national guidance suggests officers look for menstrual tracking apps or abortion drugs. Police have been issued guidance on how to search women's homes for abortion drugs and check their phones for menstrual cycle tracking apps after unexpected pregnancy loss. New guidance from the National Police Chiefs Council on the child death investigation advises officers to search for drugs that can terminate pregnancy in cases involving stillbirths. This is fucking monstrous. This is genuinely fucking disgusting.
Horrific, that, isn't it?
Like, I can tell you, like, as much as we like to lighten things and gloss over stuff here, like the miscarriage we had at Christmas is one of the worst things that's ever happened in my entire life.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
It's one of the worst things that's ever happened in my life.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I forgot all about it.
Yeah, but this is why I'm very good to talk on this. Because, at that point, we were fucking devastated and we just wanted to be alone and with each other. Like, the last thing we fucking need is police rooting around our fucking house. That's so insane. It's so disgusting.
I genuinely forgot you had a miscarriage.
Yeah. But, it's fine. I like talking about it now. I want to. I think it's weird that people are really secretive about it because it's so common. But this is so ghoulish.
Yeah.
It's really common. It happens all the time. People are going through the worst thing imaginable, and then you got to fucking knock at the door for the cops to search your house.
Exactly. Imagine if you and your missus just found out there was a knock at your door and a police chief constable went to your missus, give us your phone, we're going to check your Flow app.
Yeah. We're going to have a look and see if you've done this on purpose. When she's fucking devastated.
Yeah.
It's fucking horrible. It's really horrible.
Yeah.
And I don't like the emotional fallout from it is so big. I don't think people are doing this on purpose. You can just get an abortion if you want one in this country. I don't think this is a real thing that's happening. I don't think this is a problem they're solving. It's the police. Shock horror being bastards.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that these cops are bastards?
We can check their period apps.
It's fucking mental.
Crazy.
And it's a load of old blokes, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's not a load of women in the National Police Chiefs Council, I imagine.
No.
What do they think's happening? Do they think that a lot of people are deliberately terminating their pregnancies illegally?
I think so.
But why would anyone do that? What possible motivation is there?
Fun, innit?
Laugh, bit of a giggle. Yeah, I'll tell you what. That's my main abiding memories of the miscarriage. What a laugh! What a bloody laugh it was. Oh, how we giggled. And ours wasn't even a stillbirth, which is way worse. A miscarriage is before, I think, 16 weeks. It's a certain amount of weeks, and a stillbirth's after that. Because a miscarriage, what we had was the
jam.
Yeah, basically the egg was fertilised, but it never implanted, so there wasn't ever a baby, But with stillbirths, that's a baby that's died in the womb, and then you have to give birth to a corpse. It's horrific. It's the worst thing I think people can go through. And then to have the cops sticking their fucking nose in. Fucking pricks.
Yeah.
This is why no one likes cops. One of the many reasons why no one likes cops.
Wild, isn't it?
What are they solving? God, I fucking hate cops. Fuck me.
Madison, thoughts?
Yeah, I think we can guess from Gromit's expressions over there, our thoughts on that. It's fucking mental. It's genuinely really wound me up, that.
Tracking miscarriage, Gromit.
Are they just doing it to everyone as well?
You are?
Are they just doing it to everyone?
Everyone who has a miscarriage, well, no, I don't know. Anyone who has a
stillbirth, yeah.
Suspicious.
Fuck me.
It's wild, isn't it?
Fuck me. And also, even if someone is doing it, baby's already dead now. What are you going to do? And I kind of do think, if once
push it back up.
Yeah. Whilst the baby's inside the woman, it's kind of a thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I think that as well.
Yeah. It is weird, though, because I've always been very hardline pro-abortion. Women should be able to do what they want when they want with that. But then you see your baby dead young, when it's only 12 weeks or whatever, and it looks like a fucking baby. That's a fucking baby.
Yeah,
it's weird, isn't it?
Same time though, I'm I think you should be able to get one the day before if you want.
Yeah, pretty much. It's fucking gnarly, that. And I think for me personally, it's as long as the kid isn't viable outside the womb. Once they can live, I think that's too far. That's my limit personally.
Yeah, I think there's too many people in the world, so
yeah.
Give every doctor steel-toe cat boots.
We've actually got an ageing population. That's the crisis in our population. We need more young people desperately because people are getting older and older and living longer and longer. So there's going to be more and more people in care and fewer people working and paying taxes to pay for it.
Okay.
It's a genuine massive problem that a lot of societies are having at the moment.
Mandatory euthanasia at 60.
I don't think we should bring Asian youth in. Hey, come on. But like that's also like a reason why immigration's good. Because we
60th
need more people to come in, young people to fucking pay for our grandparents.
60th birthday, big party, and then the day after, just
Old yellowed around the back of the house.
No. I tell you what they do. I tell you what they do is you get a letter through the post,
Yeah.
and the letter says, "Oh, we've actually repealed it. You get to live as long as you want." And you go, "Oh, great."
Just got to come get your certificate.
Yeah, and then you go to this, and then a guy with just a bolt.
Bang. Yeah. Maybe we can make a game out of it. Like, you know, it's like every year you got to toss a coin. Let's see how long you go.
Yeah.
I just there's loads of things I think the police need to do, and I don't think the idea of having police is necessarily bad. I don't think their jurisdiction should extend up fannies. I think that's where it should end, to be honest. Like, you know, once it's in someone's cunt, it's not your fucking thing, is it?
Yeah. Don't care how powerful your flashlight is.
Yeah, get that baton out of there.
Oh, imagine getting pepper sprayed up the cunt.
Bet that'd be bad, yeah.
Would that be bad?
Probably.
Yeah.
She knows best.
They should check that when they go around looking for abortion pills, they should look for pepper spray as well.
Madison.
Have you pepper sprayed your baby?
Madison, do women's tits shrink in cold water? No, Freddie, they don't. Madison, what do you mean bad to get pepper sprayed up the cunt? Yes, Freddie. Thanks, Madison. We now go live to our expert on women. A woman.
Madison's basic job has two parts. Obviously, she runs all the tech stuff, but also she's essentially like a teaching assistant for disabled boys. No, you shouldn't spray that up a cunt. Now get on with your colouring.
I bet it did tingle.
Yeah, it'd fucking sting, yeah.
Yeah, but if they watered it down loads.
I think it's already quite watered down. You're talking about like homeopathic pepper spray.
I'm talking about like Ann Summers pepper spray.
Right, where it's just a bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been pepper sprayed. Oh my God, I'm such a naughty protester.
Oh my God. Yeah. Just stop oil. All right, let's go through some of the stuff that I've sent.
All right, cool. We've got some more as
Right,
well.
okay, so I can't remember what challenge is, so just click on the second one, I think. Right, so, very quickly, have a look at this. Click on this first one here.
Yeah. Probably should have started with the first one.
Yeah, you should have.
Why
Right,
the
so have a
fuck
look
did
at
you
this.
Yeah.
This is the 5K 5K run and 5 beers in Manchester.
Right, cool, yeah.
Look at this. This is nice.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable. Like, 5's not too many.
Oh, we've not got fucking sound on Instagram
No,
again,
but,
have
you
we?
know, we can read it
Why
on there.
can't we...
I don't know, we can dub
So
it in
weird,
later.
innit? But yeah, 5K...
Yeah, because there's there's a marathon in France where you have a glass of wine every couple of miles or something like that. And
Yeah.
people get fucked.
So,
yeah, your stomach's got to be bad. All that gassy when
Yeah.
you're running.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look easy, does it?
No.
So here's a question for you.
Yeah.
If a guy tried to do 24 miles,
Yeah, full marathon.
24,
Oh, it's 26 in it, a marathon.
24 beers,
Right.
and 24 cheeseburgers
How far do we think we're
in
making?
one day,
Yeah.
24 hours,
Yeah. The problem is, right, this is...
which one do you think is going to be the issue there?
I think probably the cheeseburgers, actually, more than anything. Because, you can piss out most of the beer. Your main problem's going to be gas from the beer.
Yeah.
Because, once you're hammered, running's easier. Running's great when you're pissed.
Yeah.
The main problem's going to be gas. But 24 cheeseburgers, they're going to be at least an eighth of a pound each. That's a normal cheeseburger in it, is an eighth of a pound. So you're having 3 pounds of meat while you're running round. That's going to be a problem.
Yeah, but you can split it up however you like.
Sure, that's going to be a problem. There's no way you split that up that's not going to be a problem.
Do you want to see a guy that tried to do it?
Yes, I do. Right, so he's got 24 cheeseburgers. Where are the cheeseburgers from? I couldn't see. Are they Mackey's?
I think the Mackeys.
Right, yeah. So there we go. He's setting off at 9 a.m. He's doing Coors Light and cheeseburger. Oh, he's a fucking animal. So obviously, your first couple are not a bother at all. These are just fuel for your day. Lovely stuff.
24...
He's already had 4 burgers. He's already had 4 beers and 2 burgers, and he hasn't run anywhere yet.
Yeah.
6 a.m.
Yeah,
5
yeah.
beers. Fuck, 6 beers. Is he just nailing it all before he goes for the run?
No, he's splitting it up.
The way to do it is run them 24 miles and then have all the burgers
Well,
and beer.
he's had 8,
8 beers at 9 at 8 a.m. This is like me when
10.
I went to away games.
10, and he's not even set off yet.
Yeah.
So he's ready
This guy looks like an alcoholic. His face looks like an alcoholic.
6 miles now, 12 beers, 4 burgers.
Yeah.
Now up to 8 burgers.
Now, these burgers are going to be cold at this point as well, which is going to be minging. So you're having warm beer and cold burgers.
Yeah, 13, 14.
14 beers by 10:30. Look at his alky
And
face.
11 miles.
He's only walking, to be fair, not running.
So
That makes it easier.
So the beer thing,
yeah.
he's absolutely nailed. It's 16 beers. It's
Yeah,
2
yeah, yeah. He's
o'clock.
got no problem there. He's an
But
alky. But the burgers he is behind on. He's
The
he's
burgers
50
are the one.
He's 15 miles in, but he's only had 9. Because 9 cheeseburgers is insane. Here we go.
Yeah, it's the cheeseburgers that are the
Yeah,
the fucking-
100%. Eating 24 cheeseburgers is fucking insane.
I actually think he'd really struggle if he was doing nothing else.
Yeah, the bread alone. Eating 24 bread buns would fuck you up.
How many calories are in a cheeseburger?
Oh, a lot.
If you had to guess, maybe 500?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
So that's like, what,
It's a lot.
12,000 calories?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, and then add the beers.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Must be 20,000 calories.
It's fucked, whatever it is.
But he is walking 24 miles, so...
Yeah, he's burning a lot of that off. I don't think
Might
he's really going to
burn
make a dent in that.
2,000 off?
Like, it's so hard to burn calories. Have you ever had the little calorie meter on your, like, treadmill at the gym?
Oh, it's so
depressing,
depressing,
isn't it? You're on there for, like, half an hour. It's like, well done, you can have half a Kit Kat.
Look at this guy.
Fucking hell. So he's done his
He's
miles.
done his 24 miles. He's on 19 beers.
Yeah.
12 burgers. Do you reckon he does it, yes or no? It's 5 o'clock now. He's got
I
till
reckon
9
he
PM.
will, yeah. I reckon he will. I think he's going to be very sick. Fucking hell.
He's got 3 hours to drink 3 beers.
Yeah. You'd be so sick of these fucking beers. It's a wild beer to choose as well, Coors Light.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Look,
He's had the beers.
15 burgers he managed, so he's 9 burgers off.
Yeah. Is that him done?
Yeah, that's him done.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
I think even that is an unbelievable effort.
Yeah, it is. But also, don't say you're going to eat 24 if you eat 15.
So here's the question.
Yeah.
24 hours,
Yeah.
how many do you reckon you could do?
Well, I am a vegetarian who doesn't drink.
No, I know.
So
Let's-
this might be an issue for me, this
But
challenge.
let's
Yeah,
say
Yeah.
let's say that you have your old drinking ability.
Yeah.
And you have your old.
Beer wasn't my thing, though, because I would drink like 3 beers and then switch to whiskey straight away because I get gassy.
Well,
I
no,
hated the
It's
gassiness.
got to be beer.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to be good at it then. The gassiness really got me bad with beer.
Okay.
Like, I could never drink more than 5 pints in a night, ever.
So I reckon.
The burgers, like, if I really chained it, I really think the way to go is do the walk and then have the burgers when you're starving. Because then you can just rattle through them. Because you need to eat them quick so your body doesn't know that you've eaten that much food.
100%.
So I think you do it in one go.
I think as well, you could probably do. You could do a few burgers before you set off.
Mm-hmm. Yes, have about
4.
5 or 6 in the morning for your breakfast.
Yeah.
I could do 5 or 6 Mackey's cheeseburgers, like no sweat, to be honest with you. Like, I think that'd be all right. Especially if you don't eat the night before, wake up hungry, smash 6 burgers, lovely. Go for a walk. Then afterwards, after I've done a 24-mile walk, I might be able to do 18 burgers.
I think I'd be able to do. I'd feel confident doing 15.
Yeah, I'd be confident you do 15 easy.
So no, but it's the miles thing that's going to kill me.
Oh, yeah, you won't be able to do the walk is the problem.
Well, this is it. So
Yeah.
I think 15 miles is probably my maximum.
Right. I see. I can do the walk. It'd be very hard and I'd hate it. And by the end, I'd suck, but I could do it.
How
You just got to keep going.
How long does it take to walk 15 miles?
Depends how fast you walk, doesn't it?
Uh,
Your average pace is probably about 3 or 4 miles an hour.
Okay. So let's assume I do 3.
Yeah.
Just ain't doing 4.
Yeah, you're probably doing 2.
4 miles an hour? Fucking hell.
So 2 miles an hour would be 12
Slow
hours.
down the flash.
So we're talking 10, 12 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
Yeah.
No, it takes between 3.75 to
5 hours to walk 15. There we go. Yeah. So you see, typical walking pace is 3 to 4 miles an hour, like I said.
Yeah.
And I reckon you're probably slightly slower than that.
So I'm
Especially by the end, you're going to fade.
I'm not a quick walker, am I?
No.
So, yeah.
The beer is going to be my weakness. I think the walking's going to do you. As a team, we would nail this.
I think 15 for me.
If I take the walk and you do the beers, we'd be fine.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah. And between us, the burgers are not a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Madison, how many you reckon?
What miles or burgers? Sorry.
All 3. Like if you have to pick a base number.
We'll change
Well, you
the
could-
beers to black coffees.
Oh, sick.
Endless.
24 black coffees.
Yeah, not a bother.
2 miles.
Yeah. And a burger because I'm peckish.
2 miles, but you do them back and forth just constantly, like a little hummingbird.
Yeah. That is mental, to be fair. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
It's fucking good going.
Yeah.
Good going.
I bet his doctor is gutted watching that. We are going on tour. We're going to do some gigs around the country.
It's going to be great.
It is, isn't it?
I wasn't going to sing.
Didn't really join in with the musical baton that I threw out, but you know.
No, I didn't want to.
Oh, that's fair
I'll do
enough.
my own thing.
You can do your own thing at our live tour dates as well if you want.
We'll all do our own thing. We'll do
We'll
3
do our
different
own thing.
things.
We're going to do 3 different shows at once on the same stage.
It's going to be great. The first one was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun. Basically, we are going to shout over each other a lot because it's a live podcast. We're going to do exactly what we do here, but with fun games and things and activities and prizes and all sorts
Also,
of chaos.
I feel like when we are in a room live with our fans, I feel like we get worse.
Yeah. They really encourage us down. And like you look out at this sea of, what's a nice way of saying disgusting, sweaty mongs?
Smelliness.
Sea of smelliness. Yeah, that's much nicer.
Sea of smelliness.
Sea of smelliness. You look out at them and you go, they're not worth behaving well for. So we're even worse. So come see us. We're going all over the place. We're going to Liverpool, Birmingham, Glasgow, Leeds, London, and Hull. Get your tickets now. Where can you get them, Freddie?
Deadmentalkpod.com.
.com. Okay, go on, quick snack. There we go.
Ready? Ready?
There
Quick Q tip.
Quick tip. Aye.
There you go.
It's like me when I snorted those
look.
nuts.
Quick little snack.
Yeah.
Gross.
Funny though, but my snot when I snorted those nuts was way worse.
Oh, yeah, it was. It really was.
Really fucks up my sinuses. That.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Do you have a look at something else I sent you?
Australian man farts in Auschwitz gas chamber, locks elderly woman inside. I think we kind of do need the story, to be honest with you. I think I need a few more details than this. If there's one place where you've got to be careful about farting, I'd say if there's one place on earth, it's not okay to rip one.
Oh, God, could you imagine? And also, if there's one place where it's not okay to lock someone inside.
Yeah, really don't be locking people in gas chambers. I thought we'd knock that on the head in the 40s. Thought we'd all agreed no locking people in gas chambers.
Do you know what's funny as well? Is if they said Swedish man, I'd have gone, that doesn't seem like the Swedes.
Yeah.
But Australian, you go,
Yeah.
I can just imagine.
Just take literally any of these, I think, mate. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, I think this is a different story.
this is a
it not?
different one.
This is a different Australian farting.
Fuck's sake, Madison!
Go with that one there, that top one with the smiley face, that'll do it.
Oh, it's just
a fucking
thing.
screenshot.
Right, well, I guess we'll never know.
Are we sure this is real?
It might not be real.
Yeah, it's only reported on 9gag, so I'm not sure it definitely is.
Hey, 9gag are as reputable as the next man.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure this one's real, and it's sad because that would have been great.
That would have been really good, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
it would have been.
I'm not sure Auschwitz was real. I think they made the whole thing up.
Yeah, it's just, you can buy shoes.
How do you know they went pizza ovens?
Yeah, that's it. It was just really into Sicilian style pizza. I'm just scared they got these big paddles. Like, what? What? Just a little Jew on. This is just my Jew pedal. What? I've said a couple of things.
Before they went in, they just spinning them up there.
Right, let's. I'll be honest. I wanted to save the bottom one, but I'm not gonna. I just want to read it now. It's my favourite fucking thing.
Mr. Paedophile.
Douglas County teacher arrested on child sex assault charges was nicknamed Mr. Paedophile. Affidavit says. It's like you've named him. There we go. Read this. The Littleton man arrested Monday.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
Yeah.
I went to school with a girl.
Yeah.
And
Called Mrs. Paedophile.
No, she had a bug eye.
Yeah.
And she had a birthmark on her arm.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know what her nickname was?
What?
Bog eye shit arm.
I love the level of creativity.
Bog eye shit arm. I
That's
can't
great.
remember her real name.
Yeah, I just know her bog eye shit.
Bog eye shit arm. I think her name was like Stacey or Shelley or something in with S.
Yeah.
Bog eye shit arm.
Did really like teenage nicknames. I don't think anything's going to beat Bog Eye Shit Arm, but like, I had a mate whose head was the same shape as a loaf of bread, so he was called Ovis. I always enjoyed that one. There's a lad in the year below us who was dead fat and had really little ears, so his head looked sort of oblong, so we called him Hot Dog Head. His head just looked like a little Frankfurt.
When I was in college, there was a lad who we called Prepo.
Yeah.
And it was because on a night out once, when he was shit-faced, somebody said something, and he said preposterous.
Funny.
And everyone ripped him and just called him preposterous to his face, and it just got shortened to Prepo over time.
Yeah.
I think years. I think maybe a decade.
Yeah.
Because he said preposterous once.
That's ridiculous.
When he was pissed.
To run a nickname for that long because someone's done so tiny. I think you should stop that, Coat Boy. Yeah, I once had a fat gay mate who held 2 coats, and now we call him Coat Boy. I think that's the best one.
This is why men kill themselves. Literally why.
You're going to hang yourself
You
with a
spend
coat
so
sleeve.
long trying to be an alpha male and being like, oh, yeah, oh, I'm the alpha. One day you say preposterous and you hold 2 coats, and that's it. It's the
You're
end.
done. It's game over.
That's what adolescence should have been.
Yeah.
It should have been one day he
A
holds
man holding a coat.
gay, and it's like, oh,
Right, let's have a little read of this. So this is in the Denver Post. The Littleton man arrested Monday on charges of child sex assault groomed his students on social media to gain their trust. And ultimately...
I've just got a friend request from Mr. Paedophile. Accepts 153 mutuals.
I'll be honest, if you get raped by someone called Mr. Paedophile, I think it's a little bit on you. Like, you've got to take a little bit of responsibility. Once you've accepted that friend request, you know, what did you expect? So, well, this Mr. Paedophile's a bit rapey.
Mr. Paedophile's just calling by my first name, Ima.
No, my first name is Violent. Mr. Violent Paedophile. So he ultimately committed unspeakable acts for his own benefit. So, I love that he's put for his own benefit. Like, he didn't hire himself out. It was purely for his own pleasure.
He was an altruist. I'm nonceing this child for the good of society.
Yeah, I just thought this child wanted to come. This child looked really horny. I'm helping out, guys.
For his own benefit.
David Fell, that's his actual name.
I prefer Mr. Paedophile.
I do too, and I think that name's going to stick now.
Is Mr. Paedophile your real name, or is it a stage name?
Faces 2 felony charges of sexual assault on a charge by one in a position of trust that stemmed from an incident where he allegedly allowed a student to sit on his lap while he had an erection. Not great. And another where he held another child's buttocks during a conversation. How's your day going? What was the conversation? That's fucking mental.
I'm trying to think of... If
You built anything good in Minecraft lately?
Here's a question for you. If you were a teacher...
Yeah.
And you had to hold a child's buttocks
Right.
at some point during the day,
Yeah.
but you get to pick the conversation.
Sure.
What conversation are you doing to make it look as least weird as possible?
Right, lads, we've all got to get over this high wall. Don't worry, I'll give you a boost.
We've all got to get over this high wall.
Yeah.
Why? Why, sir?
Training.
But you're a maths teacher.
Yeah, we got to calculate how high it is.
With our asses.
My maths teacher was a pedo, you know.
Was he?
Yeah. Like, we can Google this, actually. If you Google Richard Brewster, that's his name, he nonced a girl in my class. No, it wasn't in my class. It was like a girl, like, just at my school. But he was my teacher at the time.
I imagine it's BREW.
Yes, it is. Sorry, yeah, BREW.
God, Madison, you fucking idiot.
So, basically, it was like a 15-year-old girl at my school, and like she was apparently very troubled. She had a lot of issues.
Can I make it any more obvious?
So he diddled it, right? He apparently it was described in like the report that they had sexual contact that wasn't full penetration, so it got blowy or something like that.
He wanted her, she wanted him.
Yeah. And then when they went to court, right, he only got a suspended sentence for this, and the reason that the judge gave was because he had impeccable character, was the quote.
Whoa!
I would say, if you're a pedo, that somewhat stains your character.
Yeah.
I would say.
I mean, Tom Bid's had 3 impeccable characters.
Hey! Like, isn't that mad? The judge is like, no, actually, he's a really good dude. He just made this one fuck up.
Yeah.
If you're a teacher, that's like the main rule, isn't it? Don't fuck the kids.
Yeah.
That's like the first one.
So she was 15.
Yeah.
He was a teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't, mate. You
No.
just fucking
It's what really fucked up, innit?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bad dude. I just thought about it the other day, weirdly. I was just like, oh, yeah. He was a nonce, him.
Yeah,
And he was like, he was an all right teacher. He was quite fun. He had, he would confiscate. I've just remembered this. I've thought about this for years. I had a phase where I was constantly doing little fun pranks, right? So I'd just bring in things to prank people with all the time, little things to fuck around with. And I had a cupboard full of all my shit. And every lesson, he would take something off me and put it in it. And at the end of the year, he gave me it all back on the last day, and I fucking ruined the lesson. It was great. But like, yeah, he was all right like that. He was like, oh, we gave him all that back. He's pretty sound.
Sounds
Then he
like
fucked a kid.
Sounds like a guy who's got impeccable character.
Impeccable, mate. Absolutely impeccable character.
Impeccable.
Yeah. My old teacher, Mr. Pedo.
Anyway, carry on with Mr. Paedophile.
Right, Mr. Paedophile here. So, yeah.
How about that for a punishment, right?
Right.
Suspended sentence.
Yeah.
But you have to change your name legally by default to Mr. Paedophile.
I think that's a great punishment. I think that's absolutely fantastic.
It by all means,
Yeah.
it stops the prison systems getting too clogged up.
How about this, right? Tattooing nonce on the red is probably too far. How about we do it in henna? So they've got a really bad couple of months.
That's beautiful. Have you been to a wedding?
Yeah, I had to sit on the kids' table.
It's like in little leaves and shit.
Yeah. So they got a tip off. The anonymous student who gave the tip off said Fell adding many boys on video game platforms and girls on social media. Sexist. Why can't girls play games? Maybe just didn't download The Sims, according to the affidavit.
Do you know what? If you could groom somebody on The Sims, you fucking deserve it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like fucking having to make sure your Sims all right.
Oh, have you got a daughter in your house? She's pretty sexy. So, the student also said Fell routinely sent students inappropriate videos on Snapchat, including multiple where he was shirtless or blowing kisses towards the camera.
My God.
Like, what the fuck? How did this go on this long? One Snapchat of your teacher trying to kiss you should be enough.
Yeah.
Adding your students on Snapchat, you're already a nonce.
Oh my God, just having Snapchat on your phone.
Yeah. An adult man with Snapchat.
I
sus.
have never,
Deeply sus.
I've never in my life ever seen somebody with Snapchat who was like, I just use it just, in a non-weird way.
Yeah.
It's always bizarre.
Yeah.
I couldn't have anyone over 30 with Snapchat.
Yeah, I briefly had it on my phone because a girl said she'd only send me nudes on it, so I was like, sound downloading.
Yeah.
And she was 14 years old. No, she was a full adult woman, because that's what I like to bum. I'm a pretty good guy. Call me Mr. Adult Shagger.
Mr. Violent Adult Shagger.
It's fine. I shag adults violently.
We've got the same first name in this
Yeah,
paedophile.
Mr. V. Milf Hunter. Fucking love MILFs, and I'm very excited to homebrew one.
If you did get them to change their name to Mr. Paedophile,
Yeah.
that would the shame of that would solve a lot of problems.
Oh, yeah, that's a stern punishment.
Can't get a
You'd
job.
really hope you wouldn't get IDs.
Can't get a job.
No. No one's hiring Mr. Paedophile.
I don't think Mr. Paedophile's even making it to a telephone interview.
Yeah. No, I think it would cause serious issues, yeah.
Yeah. You actually had to introduce yourself full name every time you.
Yeah. I think even Thailand wouldn't give you a visa.
Philippines might.
Maybe at the moment, yeah, they've got some problems. Anyway.
But imagine the looks you get at passport control if you're moving to the
You just got to stare 'em out.
And your name was Dave Paedophile. You were like, I noticed that there's no return ticket, Mr. Paedophile.
Yeah, I'm planning on making a new life. So, like, detectives interviewed some of the students who were treated differently. Yeah, of course, because he's one of the nons. Fell allegedly spoke to these students about pornography. A conversation he told them not to tell to their parents, or he would get in trouble and go to jail. I'm like, these parents have fucked up a bit. Because, like, one thing I'm definitely going to teach my kid is, if an adult says to you, don't tell your parents about this conversation or I'll go to jail, you need to tell me about that one.
Yeah.
That's the one you tell me about. If they're going to jail for something, there's a reason.
Are you going to have a talk with your kid where you go, some people want to fuck you?
Yeah. But, like, not those words, but, like, yeah. Like, you've got to prepare your kid for the real world. You can do it in a gentle way, but, I'm going to teach them that they should never have secrets from me, and anyone who tells them to have a secret from me is bad. That sort of stuff. You've got to do that. That's being a parent.
What are you going to tell them about me?
Well, just stay away from Uncle Freddy. Don't you be alone with Uncle Freddy. He'll fucking eat you.
I am going to, when I see your baby,
Yeah.
I am going to whisper racial slurs at it.
Right.
All just so that's its
My baby
first
will
word.
be white, just to be clear.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just
no.
to be clear, I'm planning on having a white baby. I'm sorry to be racist.
I want
but
that-
I'm pretty sure I'm planning on a white one. I'm sorry. I just want it to have advantages in life.
I want that to be its first word.
Right. Yeah, you're gonna have to be around pretty often. And Uncle Freddy's round again.
Joe.
Yeah. I hope its first word isn't a slur. That would be pretty bad. Yeah.
Most first words are like. What was
Mum.
your first word?
I don't fucking know. It definitely wasn't dad.
Do you know your first word, Madison?
I think it was Dad.
Yeah.
Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that right there was her fourth and fifth.
So anyway, right. So he's going to go to jail. He brought them gifts to school, gave them hand massages.
Yeah.
Touched their buttocks.
Honestly, that's less weird than hand massage.
Yeah, I think the hand massage is creepy. I'd rather a strange man grabbed my ass than gave me a hand massage.
I'd rather a strange man force his finger up my arse through my pants
Yeah.
and give me a hand massage. Oh, I think you got soft hands on there.
Friended them on multiple social media platforms. Sherry said the arrest affidavit. Oh, fuck me. Now looking back at it, I understand it was weird. But at the time, I just thought it was normal. One of Fell's former students told investigators during the interview. Because this is how they prey on kids, isn't it? They don't know what's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Because they're kids. And they don't...
God.
They don't...
Mr. Paedophile.
Yeah. I'm also going to tell my kid, if you meet anyone called Mr. Paedophile, don't hang out with them. Don't accept the friend request.
No, it's pronounced pedophile. It's French.
Doesn't sound better. French
doesn't.
paedophile's way worse.
Pedophile. Yeah, French paedophile sounds like you fuck you really passionately.
Yeah, French to that kid.
Anything else? that
Another
you've got?
student told detectives that Fell would pick them up, toss them, and sit down with them on his lap, or hold their phones above their heads and make them jump for it. Oh, God.
hell.
At one point, according to the arrest affidavit, the 6th grade students nicknamed Fell Mr. Paedophile, because kids are class at nicknames.
They really are good.
Yeah, they've absolutely nailed this one. When the school district first took Fell's computer and searched it in March, they found photos of students in prom dresses, students wrestling, and one student painting a mural on a ladder with Fell standing below.
Oh, hell.
Fell was previously given a written warning about having personal relationships with his students, specifically about having students added to his social media accounts. How is that not a straight red card? Why do you need your students on your social media?
Yeah.
There is literally no excuse for that, is there?
Yeah.
Especially Snapchat, of all the social media.
Mate.
How have they fucking let this go?
Right. I think we're done with this one now.
Oh, no, there's more.
Mr.
Roxborough principal Megan Ofer told investigators Fell was given a letter of direction during the 2022 school year that barred him from following children on any sort of social media platform. She reportedly described Fell's behaviour as creeper vibes.
Can I just say, excellent reading. Well done.
Thank you. It's it's really gone a lot smoother today, hasn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
Everything's
yeah.
just really clicking.
Isn't
you
it
know.
mad that you just reading is
Yeah.
just really easy?
We give him money to make this worse.
It makes more money than we do.
I know, it's fucking mental.
We should put a stop to that.
I think we should. I think we're done. I think we're done.
What should we do?
Just fire him.
Should we just fire him?
I think we should maybe stab him.
Is there a way to hire his,
Fire him and stab him.
should we hire his fat wife?
Let's hire an even smaller man.
Let's hire a small man with a fatter wife.
That's not possible.
He's not possible.
He's not possible.
He's not possible.
Yeah, I think this school should have cut this off earlier.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Fucking Mr. Paedophile. Anyway,
Mr.
it's a lot of fun,
Paedophile.
innit? Mr. Pedo.
I got a question.
What a good jumping off point.
What a good jumping off point.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
it jumps off.
What's your question?
My question was going to be,
Yeah.
I've forgotten.
Oh, no. Have a little think. Talk about Mr. Paedophile. How good it was. How good it is not having Tom here. They should have cut this off earlier, I
They
said.
should have cut this off earlier.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Is it gone? Have a little think, see if it comes back to you. We'll look at something else.
Do you remember, this feels like old times
Yeah.
before Tom BT.
I know, it was nice, wasn't it?
Oh, it was great.
I think
We had dreams, didn't we?
I'll drive you to Levy Bakery after this if you want.
I'd love that.
be so
I'd
nice,
love
wouldn't
to
it?
see the old boys again.
I know, they'd be delighted.
Old.
Mr. Paedophile!
Oh.
You're finally back!
Oh.
Your usual Mr. Paedophile!
I'd love to see all the gang, such as
Gonna say Mohammed.
Mohammed.
One of them's gotta be Mohammed.
I'd be amazing.
There's 100% of Mohammed
I'd
working there.
say 50%.
There's gotta
at
be at least. There's at least one or two.
I feel like there was an Imran
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
and an Imam.
And a wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
And a mammogram.
And a ramalama ding dong. And a Christmas ham.
Imagine if you went in. Excuse me, ramalama ding dong. Can I please? That would.
Yeah.
I think they'd be really upset.
Yeah, probably. Well, those guys like me. I reckon I could get away with a ramalama ding dong.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
To be fair, they liked me as well.
They loved you. Every time I go in now, they ask where you are. Genuinely.
What is fat friend?
Where's a fat gay friend?
Honestly, their simoons were beautiful.
They're unbelievable. Can't recommend Levy Bakery enough.
Levy Bakery's great.
Anyway,
that time we saw that Rate My Takeaway guy outside.
Yeah, that was fun. We got loads. Like, you know, Rate My Takeaway. You know that guy on YouTube. He was doing Levy Bakery, and we were there. We got loads of comments because we just sat in the background scranning kebabs, and just like loads of people like, are Rob and Freddy there? Dead weird.
And he's there on the side being like, right, first of all, the kebab meat's really good.
Yeah.
He
I
seemed
was
like
I was talking him up as well. I was talking up Levy Baker. I was like, it's fucking classy, mate. You got to give these a good review. I was like,
He
you got to
seemed
sort
like
the boys out.
he seemed like a nice bloke. It's
Yeah,
not really
yes.
my sort of
That is a
content.
guy who has maximised his talents. Do you like Eid? Come to Dead Meat. Dead Meat is a celebration of everything Muslim.
I mean, as funny as that is as an advert, I feel like on the day we're going to regret it.
We're selling a lot of bacon there.
Sponsored by O'Donnell's Moonshine.
Yeah. Come get drunk at our celebration of Islam.
Dead meat, 25.
Dead meat. It's got dead meat. No food in the daytime.
Saturday the 30th of August, tickets available.
Tickets are available. 30th of August, Dead Meat. All women must be accompanied by a man. And if anyone steals anything, we're going to cut your hands off. Come to Dead Meat.
Dead meat.
Dead Meat.
Deadmedsoffer.com.
Speaking of content,
Yeah.
do you know who I hate?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say it.
Women.
Yeah. Peoples.
Ethnics.
I'll tell you who I really don't like, and I think I don't know if you're going to come with me on this. You
Okay.
might not do.
He's taking a swing.
Theo Von.
You hate Theo Von.
I think I hate Theo Von.
Oh, that's sad.
It really is sad.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why it's sad.
Yeah.
Because I really like Theo Von as a comedian. A lot.
That's mental. I think his stand-up's shite. I think his stand-up is appallingly bad, but he's great on podcasts. He seems like a decent bloke.
I
just a bit
really
thick.
like Theo Von as a stand-up.
I think that's mental. I think his stand-up is trash.
I-
The last special I watched of his, I was like, fucking hell. I think it's really bad. His podcast, he's brilliant. I think he's thick, but he's really funny. Like, he comes out with really weird, funny things.
I saw a picture that he... So I don't like...
He's very Trumpy, and he went to the inauguration. That's fucking
I
gross.
don't like when when comedians are cozy with politicians. I
Yeah.
think it's weird, and I think you
I
have
do
to.
too.
I think you got to check yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I
The
think
one thing I'll say for Theo is
I've just farted. It stinks. So
I
bad.
can smell it. The one thing I'll say for him, he did have Bernie on, and he did have people from the other side on, and he does talk to them, and he does like do that. I do think it's gross being at the inauguration. I think it's fucking minging
I
for a comedian to
understand.
do, and I think it makes you a court jester rather than a comedian.
I understand
And,
as well that in America, I think politics is much more. It's much more kind of accepted that everybody has their own say on it.
Yeah.
Over here, it's a bit more. You don't really talk politics.
Yeah, it's just like don't talk about politics and religion in it. Just keep it nice.
Yeah. Like it's way more accepted as a talking point than it was.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a bit more. We're a bit more reserved. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and also like, can you imagine if we had a fucking politician on here?
Mate.
I would never okay it. It's
Mate.
fucking minging.
So
If we have like Keir Starmer on, oh, do you want to watch Naked Martin shit himself?
So, Rachel Reeves,
Yeah.
you've had to make some difficult choices with the budget
Yeah,
recently.
it's-
Here's a man cutting his cut. Speaking of cuts, with, here's
Is
a man
it-
chopping his dick off.
I think it's absolutely fucked, and I really hate that that's
So-
part of like the American culture. That I do agree with.
But
you on.
I
think
saw
that's
one
fucked.
thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can get his Twitter up. You might still be able to find it.
Right.
But it was a picture of him
Yeah.
with Ivanka
Yeah.
Trump and her husband. Some
Sure.
cunt Trump. Or somebody like that, right?
Yeah.
And he is making jokes about how good her posture is.
Right.
And I'm just like, minging. Do you know what I mean? It was from a couple of days ago. So you might have to scroll down. But you see it. It's him having... Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Look at this. Like, in the comments, he's like, oh, yeah, you've all got great posture and all this stuff. And it's like,
Yours
oh,
posture's
look.
Yeah, yours posture is so good. You're all in the spine club or something. I'm built like a damn raccoon. I think he's trying to be self-effacing. more than
No,
anything.
but I think it's gross. I think it's...
I don't think the posture's the line where I lose it.
Yeah, I know, but I just don't like how it's like... Do you know what I mean? Like you're having dinner with these people and being like, you've got such good posture.
I'll tell you why I give Theo Von slightly more of a pass than a lot of other people. I think he's fucking retarded. And I don't mean that as an insult. I think he's thick as fuck, and I think he seems like. I reckon he'd be a great hang. Like I don't agree with his opinions on anything. I think he seems like a decent enough bloke.
I kind of hate how he's cozying up to.
I hate that part of it. Yeah,
I hate it.
Like I say, I give him more of a because I don't expect much from him because I think he's a div. That's why he's funny because he's daft.
Yeah, but I just feel like.
I totally agree. It's and like comedians, it's a horrible thing in the American comedy world at the moment that like Tony Hinchcliffe's done it as well. Loads of them have. Rogan's done it now. Like loads of them have. It's there's not just one or two of them. There's a bunch of like comics at the inauguration. I just think it's like I say, I think it makes you a court jester, not a comedian.
Yeah,
you're like on their team now, and it's like. Ugh.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be on anyone's team. We're meant to be the guys at the back of the room snarking on anyone, everyone.
That's the bit that annoys
I think
me.
it's uncomedian-ish. I totally agree with you there.
I also think the same about the other way.
Yeah.
So if, for example, there was, I don't know, like Nate Bargatze
Comedians for Kamala.
having dinner with Barack Obama and thingy, which you can be like, oh my God, you're so funny, Barack Obama.
Yeah.
I'd be like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's all minging.
Yeah, I don't think we should be taking a team like that. I think we should be criticising everyone. I
Yeah.
think that's our purpose. I think that's the comedian's role in society is to jab at everyone. And as soon as
you're part of it,
Yeah.
you're not able to criticise it.
because you won't in the same way, and you're not doing it in the same way.
Because you can't see it. You see it from a different
Yeah.
perspective. If I'm not part of it, I see the whole thing.
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
am part of it, I only see a segment.
No, I do agree with you on this. I totally do.
So I just hate it. And I think he's one of the worst ones at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's sad because I genuinely like his comedy.
I just don't think he knows what he's doing. I genuinely think about that. It's like Brian Bellow, the guy who won fucking Big Brother. Who's sort of too dim to be mean. I think Theo's a bit like that. Like I feel worse about like the ones like Hinchcliffe knows what he's doing. You're smarter than that. I expect it off Theo, but you're smarter than that, Tony. You don't need to be grubbing around there.
Yeah, again, and the Joe Rogan thing.
All of them. I think all of them, like, it's
I find
think
it a bit
minging.
grubby. I don't know
like,
why.
I really hope it doesn't happen here. Because like we'll end up with fucking, you'll end up with Jacob Rees-Mogg on Have a Word.
I don't know why, but it bothers me more with Theo than it bothers me with the other two.
Yeah.
And I think it's because Theo looks like he's just making friends with them.
Yeah. Well, I think he is.
That's the bit I don't like.
Yeah, but I think he is. I think he just doesn't really, he's just like,
Can't be friends with a politician.
Yeah, I agree.
You can't be. You just if you want to be a proper comedian, you can't be. And I know
the worst bit about this is that you think Theo Von stand-up's good.
Honestly, I think he's. I think his stand-up's
I was like genuinely like last time I watched any of it, I was like, fucking hell, mate.
I really like it myself, but and I think that's what annoys it more because I don't like Joe Rogan's stand-up. Tony Hinchcliffe's stand-up, I think, is fine, but it's killed Tony, his thing, isn't it? I don't really watch it.
Yeah. And, like, to be honest, like, Tony's kind of the least funny thing on Kill Tony. Kind of is.
Yeah. But it's just like, it's just, it just feels a bit disappointing.
Yeah, totally. And, like, I think it's a thing that in Britain, where genuinely our comedy scene currently is superior to America for that reason. We don't have comedians over here toadying up to politicians.
Like,
I think it's minging.
Imagine if, like, if I saw Nish Kumar like having dinner with fucking Keir Starmer, I'd be like, ugh.
I think the equivalent would be like, Jeff Norcott hanging out with Kemi Badenoch.
Imagine Rob Beckett going for a pint with Nigel Farage.
Yeah.
You'd be like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you like?
But that's the problem that I have with it. A big part as well is that's the playbook. That's the move. They humanise themselves by hanging out with comedians and looking like a laugh. JD Vance was very good at it.
Yeah.
Like he went on podcasts and had a laugh with people, and everyone like, oh, he's not so bad. But he's like, his policies are fucking horrific, and what he believes is awful. But then he's just like, everyone's like, oh, he's all right. Because he has a laugh for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So what I think about Joe Rogan, he's a fucking idiot. Because he thinks that, like, he's like, Elon Musk is the smartest person in the world, and I trust him. Right, if you think he's the smartest person in the world, do you think it's possible that he could trick you? Do you think it's possible that he could put on a face for 3 hours in order to impress you, a guy who is the host of the biggest show in the world, who is very useful to him?
Yeah,
He has
yeah,
all
yeah. these
these people on from like government and the CIA. He has people from the CIA on, and he takes them at face value. You're a fucking mong. Tell you what's really annoying with Rogan. He was the conspiracy guy. He started off as billionaires are doing fucked up shit, Bigfoot's in the woods, UFOs are all over the place. And now he's like, billionaires are sound, actually. It's fucking gross.
Yeah,
I hate
You
it.
just need to get to know a couple of them
Yeah.
and be one.
Yeah. And now they're fine. But the thing is, like, he's nowhere near a billionaire. They are so far ahead of him in wealth. He's an incredibly rich man, but he's nowhere near their stratosphere.
How much money do you reckon it'll take to change you?
What, to make me... Oh, God, not much. I reckon $3,000 in my bank would make me a cunt. I honestly think if I had $3,000 in savings, I'd be a nightmare. If I ever get to that point, you're fucked.
Rob, stop tipping.
I've got $3,000 now. I don't need you, cunts.
Fucking hell.
No,
mate.
I would like to think I'm not money driven, and like it doesn't mean that much to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really like having enough to be okay, and I like the fruits of money. You get a nice life. That's all good.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I have no desire for like I don't have a desire. 100 million is just a number that doesn't really mean anything to me.
What do you think about comedians like doing social media adverts?
What do you mean?
Like adverts for social media, being like, "Hey guys,
Get on Twitter.
buy some fucking Jacob's crackers."
Right.
Hey guys,
I feel the same as doing adverts. You sell out.
do you?
I don't know. Depends on the person. Depends on the advert. Depends on the mood I'm in as well. Sometimes I'll be in a grumpy mood and be like, that fucking sell out.
Madison,
But like selling out isn't really a thing anymore.
would
Like,
you please head on to TikTok
what have you found someone? Is someone doing a little advert?
and would you please find Freddy Quinne?
No. What have you done?
So
What have you done?
before you have a look at
You
this,
big fat sellout.
I want you to know
Yeah.
that before you click on it. So here's what happened. I'm going to tell you what happened. Fucking hell, it's shut up. Right, I'll tell you what's happened. Right. So before stop reading it. Stop looking at it. Stop reading it. So I got in touch. I got contacted by old Jamaica. yeah. This white boy, this pasty white boy, old Jamaica ginger beer. And they were like, we want you to do a 60-second maximum. And what we want you to do is to roast our new advertising campaign. And I was like, I can do that. How much is it going to be? They paid us 500 quid,
Right.
which for 60 seconds,
Sure. It's a low price to sell out.
right?
It's a very low. I think it might be the least amount of money I've ever heard anyone sell out for.
So listen, right? They paid us 500 quid.
yeah.
A 60-second advert,
Yeah.
right? And they said, just roast our advertising campaign. And I thought they were going to send me loads of stuff. They literally sent me a single fucking billboard, a green screen shot of a billboard, right? And it literally just says, the new old Jamaica. And they go ahead and roast. And I'm like, what the fuck do I do with this? So I come up with, and I mean this, any old shit.
Yeah,
right?
you don't surprise me.
Honestly.
You're not a man who is known for his effort and hard work.
Honestly, to write this script
Yeah.
took me as long as it took to type it. Like it took 2 minutes, right? I filmed it straight away and I was like, do you know what? I'll send them the video. If they like it, then I'll be fucking amazed. But if they don't like it, which they won't because this is shit, it will have lost me maybe less than 10 minutes of my life.
So is your mitigating factor that you're shit at selling out? Because you didn't get much money and you were bad at it. So it's not really selling out because I was
want
shit.
you to look. So I sent them this video and they were like, we love it. Right? Have a look how unbelievably shit it is.
Now, I don't know about you, but nothing annoys me more than when a company says something is new and improved. Which is it? Because it can't be both, can it?
What?
It's either
Sorry,
a
can we
new
just pause
product
that? Can we just
or...
pause that? Yes, it can. Because they've improved it and now it's a new formula. It makes perfect sense.
I don't care.
I'm not wrong, am I? I'm not wrong. New and improved makes perfect sense.
Carry on.
Because the formula is new and we've improved it.
It's an improvement of an existing product. And this advert's the same. The new old Jamaica. Which is it?
Sorry, can we just pause
The only
this?
thing that can be
Do you anywhere on this say it's an advert?
What, sorry?
You sneaky little rat. Ugh. That's rat behaviour, that's full sellout.
Oh, fuck off.
That's full sellout.
I'm really sorry.
Full
you,
sellout.
You maybe bought a can of ginger beer.
No.
No.
What it is you've got company's words in your mouth and you're going, you're pretending that you're really saying that. You're being disingenuous, sellout. Gross, fat, gay little sellout.
Going for dinner with Kemi Badenoch after this as well.
Get her on the pod, mate. Come on, let's watch the rest of this shit.
new and old at the same time is Dolly Parton's boobs. Because they're new because of the plastic surgery, but they are still
Thanks for explaining that.
hella
I don't
old.
think they will.
And you know what? Fair play to old Jamaica for advertising at a bus stop. You know, really reaching that target demographic of crackheads and homeless people. I can't wait for the day where a tramp
advertising
comes
on a
up
bus
to me
station,
and instead
mad.
of asking for spare change for bus fare, he asks me for 10p because he's thirsty and fancies a taste of the Caribbean.
Had to Google which
What do
one it
you
was.
guys think? Can
Did you
something be
genuinely
new
not know?
and old at the...
Can we have a look, Paul? You genuinely not know Jamaica was in the Caribbean?
No.
Where did you think it
I knew
was?
they had a bobsleigh team.
It's like the most Caribbean place there is. It's like the most quintessentially Caribbean.
Yeah, but also like
Where did you think it was?
I don't know.
If you had to guess before it, where would you have said?
I didn't really know. Like, I would have probably guessed Jamaica. Like places that like remind me of lilt.
Yeah, it's Caribbean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Right.
At the same time? Tell me in the comments, because my head has fallen off here.
Right.
Yeah,
And
your head has fallen off
pause it,
here.
pause
I
it.
just naturally thought of this. I just walked past a bus stop and just thought of this.
Now,
Sell out.
let me tell
Gross.
you- now let me
gross.
tell- now let me-
gross little cunt.
now let me
You
tell
got
you
old
this.
Jamaica's cock down your throat.
Not
Little
many
hooer.
people-
Hooer. You're a dirty little hooer. Puh. I'm going to spit on you. That's all you deserve, you hooer.
not many people did tell me what they thought about the new and old Jamaica campaign.
Really?
Because why would you? But quite a lot of people told me what they thought about coats.
Old Jamaica are like, we get a lot of comments about coats. Second-hand coats could be both new and old at the same time. Fair. Coat, that one just says. Yeah. Did you see this in Anglesey? You can get a selection of coats, both old and new. It's basically got a new coat on. Yeah.
So what's really funny is that old Jamaica have basically gone, oh, there's lots of engagement on this. This is quite good. It's literally just people saying coat over and over and over
We
again.
get a lot of engagement on everything with people just saying coat over and over again. Genuinely, I think you should be ashamed of yourself.
Well, I'm not.
You should put a little sponsored thing on it. You're meant to do that as well. It's actually like you can get kicked off social media platforms for that.
Oh, no. Well,
I'm gonna grass on you. I'm 100% getting your
Well,
TikTok banned. I'm
I'm-
gonna grass.
I'm one of
Everyone
the,
go on Freddy's TikTok and report him.
I'm one of the I'm one of the bad boys of
Bad boy of TikTok.
I'm one of the bad boys of TikTok.
Uh-huh. Mr. TikTok over here.
Yeah. Don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's a worse name, Mr. Paedophile.
It's just
I am Mr. TikTok. Sorry, are you a paedophile?
you related to Mr. Paedophile. Just you've got basically the same surname.
Yeah, it's like it's in a different language. Well, I think that's gross and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Nah.
You really should have put hashtag ad somewhere. You really should. That's your answer. Haven't done.
Yeah, and what, mate?
Yeah.
Bad
and
boy.
what? Banned off TikTok for being a fat nonce. When I report it, that's what I'm going to put. When they're like, any other comments, I'm going to put fat nonce.
Coat.
Just going to put coat boy. Ban this coat boy.
Yeah. If anyone else wants me to sell out, the price is 500 quid.
500 quid is so low. It's so low to sell out. 500 quid, I'm putting a hashtag ad on it, at least.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go back and edit it then.
Yeah, stick an ad. Stick an hashtag on.
Hashtag ad.
Stick an hashtag.
I might just also put hashtag coat as well.
Yeah, why not? Just a
please
little bit of
everyone.
fun. A little bit of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
There we go.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at in my life.
Selling yourself out to ginger beer.
Selling myself out to ginger fucking beer.
Yeah. Well, one day I'll get those ginger beer money rolling in.
You'd have done it. You'd have done it for
No,
500
I
quid.
wouldn't have done it like that. I
How-
would have made it clear it was an
I would have
advert.
made it cool.
No.
Shut up.
There's no way to make it cool. You sell it out. That's the point. But I would have, if I was
You've
going
got
to
nothing
do it.
to sell out.
Well, exactly. That's why I protected myself from selling out by not having anything.
Oh, behave yourself.
I was doing a little joke, you fucking mong.
I've got no standards. I want £500. I like having money.
Yeah.
And I'm going to spend it on things.
You know, as a comedian, what you say and your authenticity is all we have. And I think selling that out to a
I'm
ginger beer
authentic
company.
I'm authentic on
You
stage.
should be authentic everywhere.
Oh, suck my fat cock.
Yeah. I guess everyone knows who you are now. I guess everyone's seen what's
The
really
mask
inside.
has-
The
The mask has slipped, guys. My real name is Mr. Pedophile.
Yeah. I'd rather you're a paedophile than a sellout.
Would you?
Yeah. If you got 500 quid to bum a kid, I'd respect it. You
Now,
normally
guys,
do that for free.
I don't know about you, but this kid's arsehole is both new and old.
Well, no, because it's not selling out if you get money for something you're already doing. If you're already going to do it.
Fine, I'll buy a ginger beer.
It's not about that.
Well, what is it about?
It's about deceiving your fans.
Oh, shut up.
Those people on TikTok rely on you for truth and authenticity.
No, they're fucking don't. And
They
do you know
do.
what? If you want truth, if you want fucking truth and authenticity from me, then more fool you.
Yeah. I guess they know now.
Exactly.
Guess they know.
Here's what I'm good for. I'm good for rape jokes. I'm
Fat.
good for
Good and fat.
hating trans people.
Yeah.
I'm good for
Gay sex with gay men.
casual racism. And if you want to watch that on stage for an hour, buy a tour ticket. If not, fuck off. I know what I am. I know what I likes. And that's me.
What I likes. Yeah, well, I'm on tour soon, sponsored by Canada Dry, so come see me. It'd be really funny if we were sponsored by competing ginger beers. I might reach out to Canada Dry, see if we can get something going. I love Canada Dry, dead nice. Well better than Old Jamaica. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Say it down the camera.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Whatever you want.
No,
Whatever
no,
you
say
want.
it. Say it. Old Jamaica is bad.
Old Jamaica is miscarriage juice. Have you ever had Old Jamaica and O'Donnell's?
Yeah.
Fuck me, that
What
baby.
a drink. What a drink. Maybe we should make that a cocktail at Dead Mate.
Imagine the police knocking on your door.
Yeah.
Did you order O'Donnell's and Old Jamaica? Let's check your period app. Come here.
Fucking
Right.
disgraceful.
Is that it?
I think that probably is, isn't it? I think that's about a wrap.
We
Well,
didn't
this
miss-
has been loads easier without that little gimp.
We didn't miss him at all.
Not at all. We are filming some more episodes while he's away, though, but we've got a guest producer in, haven't we? It's going to be fun.
We've got a guest producer.
Yeah. You going to tell him?
No.
Okay, there's a little surprise for you.
little
We've got a little surprise.
A little secret. Little
A
secret.
little secret.
She's going to be fat and angry.
Yeah, yeah, not a little secret, a fucking enormous secret. It's not Tom's missus. But come see me on tour. Thanks for being a patron. Go fuck yourself.